the stripes and the bright stars, through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the most bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Should we use Haley? Do you want to use headsets or no?
I don't care. Well,
I just can't talk to you over there.
yeah, I don't know.
Hey, welcome viewers watching here. We're at the Nest, and it's a beautiful Friday night, and it's a season closer. We have Wasatch versus Salem Hills.
We welcome you for our senior night. This is the last game of the regular season for our boys and girls tonight. Now with the new region with the RPI, these kind of games don't mean as much as getting in as they do just seeding for the tournament. And if you were able to tune in just a few minutes ago and catch Faith singing our national anthem, kicking this off, that was one of the best renditions I've seen this year at one of our games. Absolutely beautiful.
We always have different people, too, singing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not ever the
She
same
was
person.
good.
It's a new person every single time. Anyway, Hal,
It's kind of fun.
as they're introducing Salem Hills, let's talk about Salem Hills a little bit. Last time they played Wasatch, they lost a close one at home.
They've had some really close games this season. Like I know Park City went there and beat them in their home. Right after that, Wasatch went down there, and it was a really close game right down to the end. So Salem Hills is definitely a team that can beat anybody, as we've talked about every game this season.
Yeah.
This region especially is so tight that anybody top to bottom could beat anybody else.
Yep.
And so Salem Hills, obviously, they've got a 7-6 region record. They want to keep that winning record in region. They could look to go to 8-6 with this one. If Wasatch can pull it off, then they can bring up to 500 and save it from having another losing season for the fourth year in a row.
Season on the line for Wasatch. Here they come out here. Cole Mag is going to walk onto the court. The big man. It's senior night for Wasatch.
Mountain Mag.
Yeah. Senior night here. Big night for these guys. Everyone's going to be extra motivated.
Yeah.
Should spell a good game.
I look for these seniors to play with a lot of emotion.
And of which of the seniors are you most if you had to look at somebody tonight, who are you expecting to show up big?
I think Hawk's going to try to show up tonight.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of been his thing all year. When he comes, especially fourth quarters, he rises up. This is the fourth quarter of the season.
Yeah.
I think he's going to come in tonight and really try to put this team on his back and take them to a win.
What I think we're going to see is a lot of mistakes because this is an extra emotional night. That last game was so close at Salem. So expect another close one.
It can be good and it can be bad.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people play out of their character and play out of their game trying to do too much.
Yeah.
Because they want that win so bad and they want to end the season on a win. Sometimes you get out of the team sync that got you so far in the season, the chemistry. I don't expect that from this. Coach Ballstead always has the team thinking of the team first. He's been really good with that. And so I don't expect that, but here we go with the tip, and Wasatch wins the tip to start this out.
And the one non-senior on the starting five is Jackson Anderson, going to be playing his shooting guard.
Very well-deserved start.
Yeah.
Leads the team in points and rebounds, I believe.
Which is crazy looking at all their star power they have in the scoring
he's
part
a
of it.
baller.
Yeah, but they're going to be working around here, just trying to find something. Don't have to worry about a shot clock. Calling down with the ball.
So I kind of like this, to see the patience already. Little high pick and roll
Nice
with Cole and Colin.
Colin's trying to get it. Salem gets the rebound. They're going the other way. They're going to go quick. Hawk and Cole filling lane. Little handoff there. And it's going to be a jump ball here.
And the two bigs are on the floor for the loose ball. I like to see that.
Yeah, a good lane film there from Cole.
So we get a jump ball
It's gonna be
situation. Salem will get that as Wasatch just won the tip. And it looks like Wasatch, as they do, plays man on that baseline inbound.
Number 5 here is trying to get into the paint. He's going to kick it out. Here comes the penetration. What a block there. Garrett's got the rebound. He's going to come the other way. But Salem's going to fill up the lanes. And there's going to be a reset. There's Hawk. He's just going to shoot. Ooh,
and sticks it. Now, I always thought it should be a rule. If you can jump and tip that in, they should count it.
Well, I mean, almost everybody I bet could get up there.
I know. So just make it first man to it. Without fouling, you got to jump and tip that in, and you get the points.
All right, well, Garrett's going to have the ball off the inbound. They're going to give that one back to Wasatch. Here comes Hawk. Ooh, calling with a little fumble. Wasatch is going to take the reset here. Jackson with the ball. Screen here from Cole. Jackson's going to try and penetrate. Oh, just misses, but Cole has the rebound.
Yeah, his nice drives moves. He's just so smooth. He's a strider kind of player. I love to watch Jackson.
Jackson back with the ball. He's trying to find something. He's going to shoot something, and he makes it. That's the first point of the game. Jackson just buries it.
You can tell he's just got that baller attitude even. I mean, it's in his demeanor. It's in the way he moves away with the ball.
He's looking just straight at the ball, as you can see right now. Big man on top of the key, number 34.
And Magnuson wisely sinking, not playing that big out of the three-point line, seeking to the paint.
Salem with their first points.
But they still get in the paint and score.
Garrett with the ball.
Magnuson had position.
Oh, Garrett's not going to take it.
Garrett's going a little 1-on-2.
Reach-in foul called on number 11 for Salem Hills. Riker Richards.
It's always interesting to watch the referees early at a game like this to see how they're going to call it. That to me was a very touchy foul.
Yeah,
but if they're consistent with it, then
we're going to see the whistle being blown up.
Yeah, we will.
It's going to be an out-of-bounds play. I think that's going to be a turnover on Wasatch. Salem with the ball now.
Just mishandling that handoff on the entry. But
okay.
A little full court pressure by Wasatch.
Ooh, Jackson's got it.
And it pays off.
Jackson with the steal. He's going to try and get something. He's going to kick it out to Colin. Colin is going to
gets tackled in the open field.
I haven't seen that since about October.
I know.
Maybe early February. In the
Having
Super
some
Bowl.
flashbacks to the football season of both teams.
That was a scramble, though, right there. As you see Jackson with the full court press, getting the ball, kicks it out to Colin. Colin just kind of goes into his man.
Steals a possession out of him. And both teams look very active getting a hand on in the passing lanes and trying to get a hand on the ball.
Cole has the ball. He's going to put something up. Ooh, just off the board or the iron. Here comes a transition from Salem. The Wasatch is covering it. Oops. Big man there. Number 34, Isaiah Jones is falling. Oh, Jackson almost grabbed the ball there. Here comes number 2, Austin Hallows. He's going to be kicked out.
Nice
Saves
save.
the backcourt. Now they're just taking a reset after that little scurry. Spencer Fillmore passes the ball in.
I think the backboard gets a block on that.
Yeah. Hawk's open in the far corner. There he is.
He likes that.
He's got it. That's 2 3-pointers for Wasatch tonight. Hawk and Jackson with both of them.
And that gives them a 6-2 lead.
Substitution prepared. Joe's going to come onto the court here. Ooh,
nice block.
Garrett with the block there. Good stuff. Good defense for both teams. But Wasatch so far has the edge. Here comes Garrett trying to penetrate. He's going to find Cole. Back to Garrett. Cole working on his man. Ooh,
yeah,
he falls over easily.
If he doesn't flop on that, maybe he can contest. Good no call by the referee. Cole converts. It looks to me that Cole can get that position anytime he wants in the inside. They've come out and Isaiah's fronted him a couple times, and if we look to throw it over.
Steal there again from Jackson. Garrett has the ball. But yeah, Cole's just getting everything for free. But Jackson with another shot. It's gonna be off the mark this time. He's 1 for 2 from deep. Good hustle transition defense. Here comes Austin Hallows penetrating. He's trying to get something. They tried to make a lot out of little. Hawk again, open, penetrating. Whew, what a shot.
That's gonna create a timeout by a Salem Hills coach as they're down 10-2. The difference is the steals, the turnovers. The steal on the full court pressure, the blocks, the steals.
Jackson
Those are all
with 2.
extra possessions that you're getting, and the Salem isn't. They're not even getting shots on the rim. They're turning it over.
Good paint play from Cole, and then your prediction, man, as you said at the beginning, Hawk with the 3-pointer, and then that 2 heading into this timeout. So, and the Jackson as well with the 3-pointer and 2 steals. Good plays from Wasatch tonight here. Salem needs to up their defense though.
I like what I'm seeing in that. Yes, they're bringing that energy a little extra tonight on senior night, but they're doing it on defense first.
And we're going to see Luke Lacey coming in. He's going to come in for Cole, and also Joe Wonder stepping in for Garrett Windsor. So let's see.
Luke, another one of the seniors that joined us this year, hasn't seen a lot of playing time, but it's good to see him in tonight.
Spencer Fillmore is going to swap the court. Hollows. He's going to find Nelson to Hollows again. Here comes Canes. He's going to kick it out. Nice ball movement. A pump fake. Free paint. And that's a big difference coming into out of that timeout is the ball movement because they were just kind of charging the
they
paint.
weren't very patient.
Yeah.
The last possession was the most patient they had been, and it was maybe 3 passes and a turnover. But they have been good at attacking the rim. They're driving right at the rim. Wasatch has been able to block a lot of those up to this point. That's the first.
First there from Fillmore. He's 1 for 2. We're going to see number 33 step onto the court. Luke de Graffenried. Can't pronounce his name that well. You want to take a shot at it?
Luke.
Oh. Oop, he's going to miss the second, though. Luke with the rebound. Here comes Hawk. 5 points already. Jackson. He's going to try and find something as well.
Yeah, I like that they're looking for opportunities, but they're sharing the ball very well.
Colin unluckily doesn't get that.
Great rebound by Jaden Hawley.
And I'm loving Wasatch on transition. They're just filling the lanes, and they can't get this quick, fast break. Good ball movement again from Salem. It's going to look like it's going to be slowed up.
There's one of those.
Charge?
Yeah.
Charging foul on Salem Hills. It's going to be a turnover.
There's one of those charges taken by Colin. I swear he's the best in at least 5A drawing that. I haven't got to watch a lot of the other levels, but he gets about 2 of those a game.
Another turnover is Garrett's going to swap out Colin. 4 shooters on the court. Let's see if any of those get something for Wasatch. Jackson now with the ball. Luke Lacey at the top of the key. Joe Wonder's a game setter, you know. He just calls the play. He's a captain on that court, so let's see if he can do any of that. Luke's going to start penetrating. No, he's flinging that ball around. It's not finding anything. Good defense.
Yeah,
from Salem.
looking to create something in the paint. Just good defense by
Here's
Hawley.
another court commander, Hawk. Joe in the corner. Wonder's going to attack. Ooh, stolen by Salem.
Hawley with the steal.
Fillmore on the counter, or on the fast break.
Great take right to the
And he
rim
gets a
again.
nice little layup. Garrett with a mistimed block.
And that's Spencer Fillmore pushing the ball up ahead and just attacking the rim.
Wonder now at the ball. Here's Windsor. Anderson. Wasatch is going to take the time. There's a screen here. He's going to shoot off of it. Oh, just off the mark.
Good block out by Salem.
Surprised.
Still, Wasatch fighting for that ball. I like it.
Lacey didn't get a call there because it looked like a push on the back on the rebound. Here's Fillmore once more. He's going to kick that out to Canes. Just off the mark. Wonder with the ball. Here comes Wasatch on the fast break. It's going to get slowing up, though.
Ooh, Hawk was open in the corner. If they'd been able to find him, that's...
So it doesn't look like Wasatch can set anything up. Who do you think will if something's going to change?
Right now, it's just running their motion, trying to spread out their. Salem's playing a man.
Oh, here comes Garrett. Windsor up. Wow, the handles just to go around him. Nice play from Windsor.
He looked like he wanted to dunk over him. Just need another foot or two.
Lacey with the good paint. Good defense there, but it's going to be a rebound offensive. Ooh, Wonder almost with the steal.
The defensive intensity on both teams has been impressive so far.
Good paint defense from Lacey there. And that's 2 missed shots. Now here comes Anderson. He's going to penetrate. They're going to call a charge.
Wow.
Anderson came
I
up
guess
deep.
he was headed downhill for sure, but it's hard to see. Let's see if we get a look at that
Watch
again.
that Garrett
There's
play,
Garrett's take.
He just gets it. So
Not
soft
afraid
off
of the
glass.
contact,
Yeah.
just going straight at it.
He went around his man and then just soft off the glass. Good play.
The high post entry and kick.
Oh.
Both teams,
Ooh,
nice little floater there by Fillmore.
And that's going to be the end of the quarter. 12-7 for Wasatch.
For as much action as we saw and it felt, 12-7 is very low.
I think it mainly comes down to steals. We saw a lot of steals
It's the
there
defensive.
from Wasatch. Just great plays. And we saw some individual moments from Anderson, Garrett. Good plays. Hawk with another three-pointer as well. I think Hawk is leading the scoring with 5.
Yeah.
But
And
I love
that's kind of what I
Lacey in the paint.
expected tonight.
Just, controlling the fast breaks, But Wasatch is just filling up these lanes because there's a lot of fast breaks happening. And
they showed a
Wasatch
couple
is
of different things. They showed some full court press. They played man. There at the end when they brought Luke Lacey in, and then Colin came in. They were playing a 2-3 zone, showing Salem Hill some different looks on the defensive end, just trying to make them keep guessing, keep adjusting. It's a game about adjustments, and whoever makes them the quickest and realizes when they need to usually comes out ahead.
Number 21 is Rome Simonson. You're announcing it wrong.
Which is he on here?
So who's
21 is not playing at all. But Rome is 21.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on, get with it.
all right? Sorry about that. That little interruption. Had a parent come over from Salem Hills to correct us. We've been calling 21 Spencer Fillmore, who's on the roster.
We have the wrong sheet.
Yeah, well,
Rome Simonson.
or he has the wrong number. Rome Simonson is playing as 21 tonight.
Someone's wrong. So Fillmore is a made-up person.
And there's another great take to the rim. I like that both teams are doing that. Filling out Wasatch. One difference that I see, Wasatch is attacking, but they're looking for the kick out a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Salem Hills is looking
Just
for
to score
that shot.
layup, yeah. Now it's Garrett in the corner. He's going to shoot. Oop, doesn't find it. Rebound goes to the defense. Salem on the fast break now. It's going to be Sloan up once again. Here's a deep 3.
Deep shot, just a little short.
Oop, here's a fast break. Wonder's going to slow it down, though. Doesn't like what he sees. Here comes Colin. Cole Magnuson back in the... Ooh. Colin Hughes.
Splash.
What a shot from Hughes. Another three-pointer for Wasatch. It's 15-7. Here comes Salem Hill. Cole Mag.
Mount Mag.
And that's going to be out on number 3 there. Carson Kane. What a block from Cole
Yeah,
Mag.
he gets denied. I don't think I would try to shoot over the big man.
Oh, my. Yeah. Great paint defense so far from Wasatch. And that was an exquisite block from Magnuson on senior night. We're going to see some good paint movement as Josh Sanders now enters onto the court. Hawk knocking off the shoot. Here comes Colin. He's going to shoot once
He
more.
wants to see was that little heat check by Colin.
Oh, yeah.
Made the last one. Wanted to see.
Another little catch and shoot off the target. Josh Sanders with the rebound. Oh. Unluckily, Colin couldn't get anything. Too much momentum there.
See how they're giving that. They're giving Cole that
Just
that position. They're almost half running him.
Ooh.
If you can find the right entry, it's just an easy drop step and layup. But we haven't got it to him once yet.
Oh, the plane took off. Mag was sent flying off that pump fake.
That's Isaiah Jones. Great little fake, put back in.
Ooh, Cole got caught sleeping there.
Yeah,
Here's Hawk with the ball.
gets a little excited sometimes to get those blocks. And if you give him a pump fake, get him in the air.
Ooh, Colin with some moves. He's going to kick it out to Sanders. Oh, Sanders passed to the wrong team.
Yeah, I think he.
There's Hawk. Oh, it's
And he's
rejected.
blocked.
He's got his own shot. Calling back. Garrett wins it now with the ball. Let's see what he can do. They're going to reset that one. That was a nice little block on the Hawk. Thought he had a nice shot. The Wasatch base is getting crazy. The fans are going loud.
It has kind of a playoff atmosphere in here. This is the most student body that we've had
I think they're going to call a paint violation. Or is it moving? It's going to be called on number 10.
on number 10. I didn't see what he did.
I didn't either. It was. I think maybe been an illegal screen.
And here's that block by Cole
from
Mag.
Cole Mag. What a block! But he got caught not too long after. So I guess he got reset it on karma. And there's Josh Sanders. He just came off a big game on the JV. It
Yeah,
was a close game.
Josh
and
is
he made it not in the fourth quarter.
great one to watch.
So he's getting those minutes.
Very
now.
athletic.
A little floater. It's going to be off the mark. Mag falls to the floor, but here comes Ballstead. Ooh.
I am
There's
surprised.
No call at all.
I know,
I was expecting
because
something.
they've called some touchy things. They've called too offensive. There was definitely contact. I'm surprised the no call.
I think it's one of those situations, if you don't know it, don't call it. Because it looked like little both ways.
And I'm okay with that if you're consistent throughout the game.
Okay, here's Anderson. He's going to take the screen with Cole. Doesn't find anything. Good defense.
And I think he held that pivot. It got pretty stretched out. The Salem Hills, a couple of the dads are pretty adamant.
Here comes the fast break. What a pass. The vision from number 21.
Great pass. And throwing it up to Zach Nelson to finish that. There's a little run by Salem Hills, and that's going to make a timeout.
A good second quarter from Salem Hills, and what they're doing is better transitions and better passing and just better paint management, I guess, on both sides.
Finishing it in there.
Yeah. I mean, they're defending it because you saw that little screen right there from Anderson, and they couldn't get the pick and roll to work. And then they come down on that transition. So good play there.
Yeah.
See, and then
Yeah,
he's transitioning.
There's the double down, the double team
Yeah,
on
and then look at
Magnuson.
this full
Just
court
ripped
vision.
away from him.
Yeah. Like, Magnuson doesn't even have his head turned because
Nope.
it was just so unexpected. What a pass.
And finds him deep. That was a great replay by our truck.
The truck.
I don't think we were to the truck status yet.
Well, we're not in a truck.
Maybe we'd have the flatbed trailer or something out.
Going to be more aggressive pressure from Salem. Luke Lacey's
Luke Lacey's looking for it. Floats one up.
The board, but it's going to be Salem getting the rebound. Here they come on the fast break.
And they're running it.
And I'm surprised that's not a charge.
Yeah, now they're starting to let a lot go.
I think
They're
the
letting
other
them play
ones
more
were less
physical.
soft, yeah. Maybe they're just adjusting the calls. Anyhow, here's Ballstead. He's going to pass it into Lacey. Here's Hughes having a good second quarter.
Great pick and roll with Hawk and,
Ooh, Hawk just
and
stumbles.
Colin.
Hughes just shoots. Oh, unlucky not to find it, but Lacey on the offensive rebound. It's going to be a reach-in.
It's a great offensive board by Luke Lacey.
Yep, a
To
reach-in foul.
pull that in amongst the Hawks, the Sky Hawks.
Got to clarify.
I know. Now I'm nervous.
Here's Hawk.
Somebody's going to come correct me.
Hawk with a three. Ooh, off the mark.
That was
Rome Simonson.
way off.
I think that's a shooting foul on Hughes. Not sure.
Now we're having a couple of calls, kind of tightens things back up a little bit.
It's on Lacey. Lacey's going to send Simonson to the line.
Every time we say that, Lacey, I always think of the amazing athletic trainer we have here.
Oh, yeah.
Lacey's in the game?
He's going to bury his first. We haven't seen too many foul shots. I think
Yeah,
this
not a
is
lot.
the second time anyone's gone to the line in this game.
I mean, only 8 fouls among the two teams so far for as much action and as active as they both are.
It's a low-scoring game, but it's been a really tight one. Magnuson
misses the second.
Hughes is open in the corner. Another crazy chant from the Wasatch fan base. And we missed that. Basketball kind of reset. And they're
Yeah.
like, we can't have fans, but
This is
these
the first
basketball
time
games-
it's actually felt like
and
a
actually,
student
yeah.
body, and it brings a lot of energy.
Yep.
Now you're hearing the
Considering
defensive chants.
Oh, that's a steal. I think they're going to call that on Windsor.
Wow. After the contact that happened in the steal, it's always the second guy that usually gets caught. And so Garrett Windsor picks up his foul, trying to get that ball back from him. And
Another reaching foul.
neither team in the bonus yet and may not get there the way this is going.
Yeah, considering our day and age, this is a full house. And it's a close game.
There's the double down.
Oh,
Oh, sneaks in
Magnuson.
behind.
Oh, the back door was wide open. And we're going to see
Isaiah Jones sneaks in behind Cole Magnuson, and a great little over-the-head reverse shot.
Jackson Anderson's just going to reset the court here, let everyone get under control. Watch for the screen here. We're gonna see
Wasatch is
something.
spreading the floor really wide, creating some space to work with.
Wasatch
Cole
had
Mag at the high post.
Wasatch had a what, like a 12-2 lead heading into the second, and now it's 15-14. Wasatch needs to get some heat. Hughes is open.
He
He's
had
going
a
to kick it
shot.
out to Hawk.
Hawk won't pass it up
Hawk's
and
got it.
nails it.
That's 18-14.
That's my boy
Ball
Hawk.
dead. And that's what they needed.
Yes.
Having a cold second quarter. Hawk stepping up. Good man to pick out. For
Now you see the defensive tenacity that they're bringing on defense.
They got their starting
The
five
difference
onto the
is that we
board,
had a lot of shots or blocks and those steals in the first quarter that created that run.
and they're playing more clean now, Salem.
Salem has tightened that
Good ball
ship up.
movement. That's a foul shot.
Yep, a little contact.
He clips him on his way through. A little hit and
And
run.
Rome is going to get 3 shots out of that.
Let's see how he does. So far, they're missing. He's missed his last time. Here's Hawk's shot. Just a little kick out from. A kick out from. Hughes
Beautiful
and just a
shot.
Shot from Hawk.
He's been a great leader this year for the team.
He's gonna miss his first. This is gonna be.
You can see him thinking almost
The refs-
too much, you
the
know.
refs kind of faked him out. They were trying to do a substitution. And
Yeah, they-
no.
On a typical 2-shot, you bring the sub in after the first, but then when there's 3, you got to wait till the second.
Yeah, so he whistled
so-
him. He
I don't
whistled
know.
him. I think he's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
screw it, just come on. Because Joe was waiting.
Yep.
But Salem subbed that guy on. Yeah.
Misses his second.
Uh-oh. Not hot from the line.
This is where sometimes you think too much when you get to the line and you missed a couple. You start thinking about too much. You're trying to make adjustments and just relax, let it go, clear your head, and just
He
let
misses
the muscle
all
memory
three.
take over. But
All
misses
three
them.
missed.
But they
They're gonna
get the
offensive
offensive
rebound.
board.
Oh, and that's a steal from Hughes coming back on transition. Wonders in the corner. He's with him. Ooh, Salem's going to stop the fast break. But, man, nice little steal from Hughes coming in from the back door. Jackson Anderson's looking at the coach, trying to see what the call was. Now
So
he's gonna
maybe
reset.
that foul was a smart foul, huh?
I guess it's tactical. Whoa.
Great
Ooh, I
step
wasn't
back.
expecting that shot. Almost got
On the big man, yeah.
Here comes Simonson.
They're showing like they want to take the last shot, but
They're going to have to wait a while. 30 seconds left in this quarter. It's 18-14. Salem needs to go into the lockers on a strong note.
both coaches are standing out on the court, giving their instruction, trying to get a good, one wants a good offensive possession to close it, one wants it stopped.
Let's see who's going into
Here's the high
locker room
screen.
happy. It's going to be the screen. Nice little move, little ditch, and it's going to be hit. Oh, they're going to have an opportunity here on the fast break. Hughes.
Oh, he's able to find him. And Colin just can't bring it in and put it up.
If
But
he
what a
would've-
find, what a take from Jackson Anderson. They had the little dump pass. Jackson Anderson getting that, looks up at the clock,
CZ has time.
sees he has 5 seconds, turns and throws the ball up the court.
This is an unlucky finish there, but it's going to be Wasatch, the happier team, as it's 18-14. Senior night is strong. Wasatch is showing up, and they're playing well. Hawks leading. You know, he's got the most points. He's doing really well. Just taking some really good threes. You know, and then we see Jackson Anderson on defense with steals and good defense. But yeah, everyone's looking good on Wasatch. Salem had a good second quarter. They made up for their mistakes on the first half, but they still got a mountain to climb.
Yeah, they're only down 4.
I guess it's like a hill.
They could have hit that last possession. If they could have pulled it within 2 and 1,
This would be
that would have been a huge after being down
It's a low-scoring game.
so much early on that we want to take a second here as we have extra time being senior night for our cheerleaders as well. Want to take a second just to recognize our sponsors at Sting TV, both Labrum Chevy and Mountainland One Stop are our gold level sponsors. We want to make sure to give them a big shout out and how much we appreciate them.
Wasatch,
just everything in general for Wasatch.
Yeah, all of that.
And Heber Valley Cheese and Dairy King.
Oh, yeah.
As silver sponsors for Sting TV.
Gotta love Dairy King. All these places, they're just very helpful to the Wasatch.
Yeah, we're so grateful that, one, they're in the community. Yeah, great places and great establishments. And two, that they give back so much to the school and to us as Sting TV.
Oh, yeah. So make sure you guys go check out our sponsors there. Just in town, you can find them locally.
So what do you think, Kyler? That was not a very high-scoring game.
It was a transition game. We saw so many fast breaks. I'm like talking the whole time of fast breaks.
There's a lot of action going on.
Just a lot of running. I bet everyone's tired. We're probably going to see a very close, gritty fourth quarter. People are going to be exhausted. We already seen like rough foul shots, you know, from Jerome Simonson struggling there at the line.
Yeah, we didn't see a lot of free throws. I don't think either team got into the bonus.
Yeah.
They were both right there, but
it's just going to be fatigue because there's so many fast breaks. People are going to be tired.
And that was the emotion side of it. They come out a lot of energy on both sides.
And if it stays close like this, it's going to be a gritty second half. It's going to be a fun second half, especially.
Yeah. So I suspect that both teams will go in the locker room, kind of settle their teams down, make the adjustments that they want to do. We'll see both teams come out and play with a little bit more control, but look for them both to push the ball. They're similar in that aspect that they want to drive and they want to attack the rim and kick at the shooters.
Yeah.
So I don't think that'll change in any way.
It was a very gritty second quarter, defensive-wise.
I think the rest of the game will be a lot like the second.
They need to go into the lockers and just figure out how do we break these down because they're playing patient. They're trying to do these kick out. Maybe try something else. Maybe set up a screen for a shooter, you know, rather than doing these pick and rolls that we're seeing. So maybe doing something new because they're really gritty defense. And the key to this game is who can break the defense. We're going to take a quick break here. There's about 7 minutes until the second half.
As they do senior night recognitions for our cheerleaders, we will take a break. We'll come right back with, I think the cheer is going to do. Anyway, stay tuned.
Yeah.
If they do something, we'll bring you right back and let you enjoy it and see that as well.
Also for your halftime entertainment, Wasatch High School is proud to present your 2020-2021 cheerleaders holding 3 2020 state titles in home, fight song, and timeout sideline cheer. They are talented, hardworking, and a smart team with a cumulative average of 3.7. Welcome to your Wasatch High School cheerleaders. As the ball, Allison Wilson and Carrie Odom. Once again, we want to remind all of
Welcome back to the second half. Ooh, we're starting off with a Colin Hughes shot. It's 18-14. Wasatch is leading. A gritty first half, defensive battle, shrug fest. But, yeah, Wasatch is up on top. Nice little two-pointer there from number 5.
That's Hawley.
Jaden Hawley with the shot.
Colin Hughes said to give him an extra hard time on the broadcast tonight.
Oh, is that so?
Ooh, they're going to call a block on that. I thought he was pretty set. But Garrett, again, as aggressive as he is, attacking the rim, goes right at the rim. I think he did a good job of trying to minimize that, but I felt the defensive player was set and waiting that time. But Garrett's going to get free throws out of this.
So what was your biggest takeaway from that first half?
For Salem, you just got to limit the turnovers on those blocks, better shots, make each possession count. Wasatch, you want to keep that aggressiveness up, but you want to maintain it and be more consistent across. They came out really, and that was the emotion starting out, when they have extra pregame stuff, it's easy to bring that. Now can you sustain that for 4 quarters?
Let's see if the energy's kept up. Anderson trying to go.
What a play by Jackson Anderson.
Little crazy little
block off
plays.
the rim and then tip it back.
But that's going to go down as a steal from Jackson Anderson. So he's keeping it where he left off in the first half. That's 3, I believe, for him. Whoa, what a pass. I don't think Magnuson was ready. But he's ready now. Oh, and he just missed a shot. His man marking him tried to get the steal, but he's
getting that ball at the top of the key. It's not really his sweet spot by any means.
Rome Simonson.
And Hawk's going to walk it up, try to, just get a little composure, get the team set again, settle a little bit.
Jackson gets a stream from Cole. A little penetration. Garrett's going to take
kick.
a shot.
Yep.
What a shot.
And that's been the difference. When Wasatch attacks the rim,
they find a kick out.
When it closes down, they're finding that kick out, and they've got shooters on the floor. Salem's been attack, and try to get that into the rim.
I think his man was expecting him to kick it out to Colin in the corner.
Yeah.
Keep working that ball, but Windsor's like, I want it. Number 2 is open. He's going to make it. Austin Hallows with the bucket.
It was a great answer.
So they're going to trade 3 points. And now it's Wasatch with the ball.
Yeah, if some of these buckets are going in.
Oh, Jackson
sneaking in.
Down. He might dunk it.
He wanted to dunk. You can see it on his face.
He
had to break away.
Yeah, that highlight play is going to put them tied. And this is the first tied game I think we've seen.
Maybe that is our opportunity to give him a hard time. Those legs did not want to jump.
Ooh, yeah, it was close. Hawks didn't attack the paint. He doesn't get it to go. Here comes Salem the other way on the fast break. It's a 3-on-3.
They're looking to push.
Riker Richards trying to attack the paint. There's Rome. He's off the mark. Magnuson with the board. It's a tied game here. And it's already... is that a timeout?
Coach Ballside's going to call a timeout.
Early on, it was plays there, though. Let's see this. That's the steal.
There's the steal.
Jackson was even looking.
Nope, Jackson just stands straight up.
Almost got the dunk.
Disappointed got stolen, but you got to turn your head and keep playing. Don't quit. Hustle back and get that.
If you blink on that, you might have thought he dunked. It's so close. But yeah, there's Windsor. Just lethal. And that's his trademark.
We have so many shooters on this team that
I'm surprised the score is this low with how many shooters we have.
And I was going to mention at one point, if those shots start going down, this could be a fun second half where we hit one, they hit one.
And I think this is even more aggressive in the paint because we just see Hawk charging, their big man from Salem Hills just charging. But there's been points on this board. There's been a lot. And so there's 3 points being traded.
Yeah.
An action-packed so far in the third quarter.
It was such a low-scoring half. I expect both teams to kind of put up more points in the second.
Oh, yeah. I think the biggest thing for Salem when they weren't getting points was Rome Simonson. He wasn't hitting that many shots. I feel like he was taking a lot, but not making a lot. But he came out and he got a 3.
Yeah, and he's leading the team with 10 points. 8 in the first half, and then that bucket.
Okay, both teams are going to come back out onto the court. 5 minutes and 12 seconds left. Only 3 minutes played, and we're seeing
a lot more. Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I miss about the old system of where you're playing, these last games were always so intense because you're playing for playoff spots. And man, it was on your back, and they just felt more now. I had somebody ask before the game even, does this even mean anything? And I mean, just the
a
same as
spot.
any other one.
Yeah.
You're not going to move, once you get into region play, you're not going to move up and down much because your region just beats up each other. And
Oh,
I-
Hawk's trying to do something.
I like
yeah.
that it doesn't penalize a really good region. Ooh.
That's a block, I think.
Luke able to get a hand on that shot by Jackson Anderson, block that.
This is still a fighting game. You would think this is an elimination game with how tight it's been playing. Anderson from deep. Oh,
Deep,
my.
deep, deep.
And he hits it.
Nice
It's
shot by
26 to
Jackson
23.
Anderson.
Courtesy of Jackson Anderson. What a shot.
I sure like his game.
Oh, they're gonna put some pressure, double team. Oh, and they find their man open. He misses a shot. I don't know if I like that call on that double team. It's just because he's coming up slowly. He has time to think about it if the pressure does come, and he does. He thinks about it.
Yeah, they're
And
lucky it didn't
to
come
not
back
hit
and
it.
bite him there.
Let's see
It
what
was
Anderson
too
can
slow, and he could read it too long.
do. Oh, he gets his space. Is that enough? He should have gotten the.
A little
gotten the
push
foul.
over to the space.
Should have gotten a foul. His hand got hit. I saw the contact there. But doesn't matter to Anderson. Oh, the fast break. Alley-oop? We calling that an alley-oop?
Sure.
I'm calling it an
I
alley-oop.
give it to him. And that's, I think the adjusted Coach Ball said probably made it that timeout. Wanted to put a little more pressure, trap up. Salem's read it well,
Didn't
anticipated that, and burned him a couple times behind.
Here comes Windsor. He's trying to find. Is that not a travel? It's going to be called.
Well, I don't know.
Looked like a travel to me.
I think Isaiah might have blocked that.
Look at that space. And I think he got his left hand on Jackson Anderson's arm there. I think that was the shooting foul, but I thought there was contact. Refs didn't see it, but Jackson Anderson still makes that shot. Just good space, you know, just a nice little step back. Here comes Colin. He's just going to reset. Ooh. Tried to attack there. Colin stumbling, a little
Kinda
crazy
losing-
play. Here comes Hawk. Hawk with a kick out. Wonder now substituted into the game. Nice defense from Salem, just slowing him down. Lacey with the little hook shot. Not going to find it. And here comes Salem the other way. I think Wasatch is going to slow this fast break down, though.
Yeah, here's
Canes.
the zone by
Takes that.
Wasatch. See how well. I would like to see Holly attack that gap. They're giving it to him in between. Attack the big man. If
Oh.
Rome here on the wing attacks the seam,
Ooh, and
the
another-
pressure's going to come up to take him,
Yeah.
and it's going to leave Holly on the block wide open. But they're
They went to like a 3-2 there.
Yeah.
You know, a weird system, and it didn't work out there. They found a man open in the paint.
I'd
but
like to
Jackson-
see Salem Hills keep that attack the rim mentality
Yeah.
when they go into that zone, because Wasatch is leaving those gaps.
They're losing gap, yep. Wonder substituted in. Here he is with the ball. He's going to pass to his other junior. And Jackson Anderson's going to,
Just off his leg.
He
Ooh.
tried. He tried.
I think Wasatch is going to catch a break there and keep this possession because it looked like it went right off his
I
knee.
thought
but
so as well. He tried a little fake pass and then just shimmy in a little layup, but they're going to retain the ball. Windsor's going to prep for a sub. Colin now. Colin Hughes with the ball. They're going to take a little soft reset. Here comes Lacey. He's going to set up a screen.
Rome's going to force Colin to the left.
He's gonna shoot off
Tried.
this one. Joe with the ball. Wonder's not going to opt to penetrate. Here's Anderson.
A
Nice
lot of
little move.
one-on-one.
Oh, wow. What a
Anderson
move. I mean,
really
that's
did.
great defense. Not biting on that hesitation, but Anderson still gets it to go. Good defense, better offense. And the defense is good enough for Washington.
Luke gets the rebound sitting on the
Luke
ground.
Lacey's down there cleaning the floors, and the ball comes to him, and he gets the rebound.
The sweeper.
And I think they're going to call that a... I'm not sure what they're calling that. Colin Hughes is going to sub out for Garrett Windsor. Salem's just going to shoot, and he makes it.
Splash.
Nothing but net.
Haven't seen him much the first half. That's his first bucket. Let's see if they can get him rolling. As that knots the score back up 30 to 30.
Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, I was about to say, look, he checked.
Yeah, Jackson's like, okay,
He's
challenge
feeling it.
accepted.
Oh, what a defense is that? Ooh.
Trying to draw the charge on the take. It's a great take.
I didn't think that.
Austin Hollows just attacking it.
That's a foul.
I would rather see. I would love to see him finish that
Look at
with the
this. He's just
contact.
cold, just cold. And I feel like that's a lot of people out here tonight, just shooting. You know, they're like, screw it, I got it. Ooh, he's gonna barely make
Bounces the first one in.
Jackson Anderson staying on the court after this substitution. He's going to miss his second. Offensive rebound.
Ooh, good board to keep a possession. Here's his heat check. Just off.
Foul.
Both big men down low battling for position.
I think it's called on Lacey.
I believe so.
It would be a rebounding foul.
Yeah. And that's just two big guys trying to battle position and get it inside. They
So
they call it on one of them, but
yeah. Ooh, nice little post movement there.
Great post move by Zach Nelson inside. That gives them their first lead.
Yep, lead is taken by Salem, 33-30.
It's interesting. The board showed 30-30 just a second ago.
Well, they got.
they didn't get that.
Yeah,
you're right.
I was about to say something, but you were talking and talking.
I missed it.
I'm interested to see Wonder here. Let's see what he can bring to the table. Oh, and he's bringing it. Ooh, unlucky not get a fall. Good defense there from Salem.
See, now here's the difference. Now, Wasatch is doing what Salem was. When they attack, they're just looking shot instead of those kickouts that work so well for them.
It's going to be a foul on the rebound. Or is it going to be Cole Mag's preparing to come to the game, probably for Lacey here. I would send Jackson Anderson to the bench for a second here.
Who's that?
Jackson Anderson.
Yeah, especially where he just picked up his third. You do not want to get him a dumb cheap one in the last 30 seconds and give him his fourth. That could be big coming in later in the fourth period, especially if going to overtime.
Well, Ryan Baker's going to make his shot. And there it is, Jackson Anderson.
So that's a great substitution to get Jackson Anderson out of the game. Josh Sanders returns again. We haven't seen him much this season, and I would love to see him play more.
Yeah, he had as I mentioned before, he had a really good JV game coming up clutch in the fourth, and I think it's going to be translated into minutes here on senior.
But I think
varsity.
That's one of Coach Ballstead's MOs of just he doesn't go deep in the bench. You know, he will play 7, maybe 8 guys typically, especially once you get into region play.
That
a 5-second call.
Paint violation there on Wasatch. It's going to be a turnover.
The pressure was on him, and Colin never advanced enough, according to the referee. He did attack, but not enough or not quick enough.
And it doesn't look like the coaches are pissed at the refs, more at their own players for making that poor mistake. But that's huge because you're just setting up a last.
Yeah, because you wanted to get your shot to end that quarter on a make for Wasatch.
Ooh.
And a huge finish by Hawley with just about a second left on the clock.
And that was a huge stink for them this quarter, is not getting offensive rebounds.
A turnover on one end that could cut the lead. And instead turns around and gives them another makes it a 7-point lead for Salem Hills going into the fourth.
That stabs him in the back is
That's
they got
huge.
off of the offensive rebound.
Yeah.
You know, they went to the line, they made the first, missed the second, and then they got that offensive rebound, got some more points tacked onto it. Salem's just getting free points because they're working harder in the paint on the offensive side.
Those offensive boards were the story for Salem Hills that third quarter. They were able to get extra possessions and extra shots because of those, and the shots were better. More uncontested shots rather than just going at the big man and getting blocked. Wasatch quit kicking to those threes. When they did, they had success and they hit a few.
Yeah, 100%. They've had a lot of three-pointers tonight.
But they're shooting contested shots on somebody this time instead.
Took like a double-team shot instead of kicking it out. You don't need. I mean, you probably don't need to take those shots. I mean, if you're getting 2 people on you, there's somebody's
open.
Yeah.
So I'll be interested to see. Wasatch has showed a couple different defensive things. Full court pressure. They've done the zone trap. They've done man. What have they found success in? What does he feel comfortable with this fourth quarter that's going to bring them back and get some stops so that they can hopefully retake that lead? But Salem Hills is obviously going to do what they can
Amount
to
of
extend
time
each
for Wasatch.
possession.
Yep. 7 point. They need to get across half court, don't they?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
He was
Oh, there was
channeling
7:50
line.
on the clock, which is 10 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, block there. Colin
Great
Hughes
stop.
is rejected. Colin on the layup, and now he's going to come down the other way.
But
Kicks it out
see-
to number 5. Ooh, I thought he was going
Swing
to take
it.
a shot. Nice swing.
Again, that's one of those takes where we're trying to get it up at the rim instead of
Kicking it out.
finding the shooter that's open.
Ooh. Sanders almost with the steal. And Salem's making a big difference because they're just getting paint points now.
Yeah.
Wasatch is getting weak to the paint. I
They've
think that's
got
just from their
Wasatch
energy.
pretty
They're
pretty
support-
frustrated on the defensive
Yep.
side.
So instead of Jackson Anderson, we're seeing Josh Sanders take the court. So that's interesting. I think Windsor needs to step up. He's had a couple spells here.
Well, and I was
but it's
just-
Hawk.
I was just going to say, I'm looking for Hawk. As we mentioned, he's a fourth quarter kind of guy,
Yeah. And he came up clutch there.
and he came
Put
in at the
his team
beginning really well, and then he's kind of disappeared.
Is that a
Yeah,
reach in? Yep. Reach in foul on Josh Sanders. Hawk
he
with
doesn't
that
think
shot.
so, but a great shot by Hawk coming in. Knocking a three to cut that down to 6. They need a couple of more of those, and it's anybody's ball game.
It's 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in this game, and Wasatch is down, a position they haven't seen themselves in. Oh, a little stumble. No. It's a turnover. Good pressure from Wasatch. Here comes the fast break. It's gonna be stuffed up there.
You got Sanders posting inside. Now Collins going to come to the top of the high post.
Hawks trying to get his team back into this game. Jackson Anderson back on the court.
I thought he was going to shoot that. He had a
did
couple
in
feet
the
of
third
space,
quarter. He was
right?
taking them. That's an interesting play. They set 2 people up on the
A
screen.
double high pick
They've
on the
done
top,
that.
and then they'll like to roll one off. And there's a nice.
Oh, Colin Hughes is moving too quick.
The timing, the play is there. The Colin was there.
No, good defense.
The timing and the finish.
Here they come. I need to reset. I was screaming there for too long.
Oh, he traveled.
Yeah, I was just about to.
Yeah. I didn't think they were going to catch him.
I'm glad there's a break though. I need a little reset. My mouth was moving faster than my brain there. Wasatch finds themselves down by 6. It's 39-33. Salem now has the ball. Wasatch is not letting them have free space. They found their man. He's going to tease the shot, but he won't. It's going to be off the mark.
See, if I'm Salem
fast
Hills,
break.
I don't know if I like that shot because you got a 6-point lead, about 5.5 to go. The
3. Calls it. Jackson Anderson.
Yep.
Putting
The
team
clock
back
is your
in.
friend if you're Salem Hills, and you
then
can get
they
that
rush
3 anytime you want.
Yep.
And instead, you take it, you miss it, and now they come down and hit one, and that's a 3-point game.
And here comes Jackson Anderson. It's just
You can't give him any
Dagger.
space.
dagger.
He's too good of a shooter.
But what happened here is on that transition, it's 2 people committed to a low percentage rebound. You know,
Yeah.
they try to kick it out, and Garrett's like, "Yeah, fine." You can. And he just catches their last ditch effort.
Advantage
Both goes
Wasatch.
going that way. A kick out. Nice shot. So clutch threes from Hawk and Jackson Anderson as the timeout's about to conclude.
Threes
here.
will get you back into about any game,
It's a 1-possession game.
especially in such a low-scoring game, 36-39.
Yeah, this is a
Here in the
very,
fourth.
very uncharacteristic Wasatch team. Usually it's the opposite.
You string a couple threes together, and it gets you in really quick. Salem Hills only has 1 foul this whole entire half. Wasatch has
huge.
4.
That's a big change up from that first half because they were playing sloppy in that first
Yeah.
half. And now they're playing
And if
clean
they can
and
keep the
concise.
lead, that's an advantage, right? Because then you can even use the fouls.
5:17 left here in the fourth quarter. Ooh, a nice little post shot from number 10, Zach Nelson. That's going to increase their advantage to 5. But Wasatch is hot from deep.
Man, they're bringing out pressure tight on Jackson. Austin Hellows is not giving him any space.
Gus Sanders is staying with the court, which is interesting. Cole Mag, he's not going to find it. That's a low percentage shot. You can't take those. Here comes Salem the other way. I mean, if you want to get back into this game, set up some good shots for your teammates. Don't take these.
This is the zone that Wasatch has shown, that 2-3 zone.
Is
If
this a
they
change?
can slip Hallows down on the baseline and get behind Cole's head
Ooh, they're looking.
and attack the seam here from the wing, Cole's got to step up to take the ball, and it's going to leave Hallows on the block. They got it to the inside.
Yeah, the little
Typically, if you get that ball to the free throw line, a zone is broken.
Good defense.
So
so
Wasatch is doing an awesome job. See, there's the take the seam.
Josh Sanders
Cole's got to come up,
Josh Sanders took the bait.
and that time he just shot it over the top. Let's see what Wasatch draws up to try to get another
They need
bucket.
a big possession here. Oh, and there it is.
Great.
Nice movement from Josh Sanders and the vision to find him. Garrett Windsor, nice little pass. And they're still in this game with 3 minutes and 45.
Get a stop here and a bucket, and you're right there,
And
Wasatch.
Salem's playing smart now. They're taking this slow. They're trying to find this high percentage shot. But
Yeah,
Wasatch
this is a lot better.
trying their best to slow this down and
And,
not let it
and
happen.
here, if you're Salem Hills, if a team goes zone on you and you got the lead in the fourth, yeah, do this. Just back it out. Make them come out of that zone. Don't rush any shot. The clock's your friend.
Off the mark there. Surprised there's not a foul on the rebound.
I'm not a fan of that shot.
Great.
Great.
2-on-1. Let's see what Garrett Windsor can do.
Rome off the mark. And Garrett Windsor comes in to try to steal
Josh
that
Sanders
board from
playing
him.
the ball back. It's
Oh,
gonna be
that's
a jump.
Josh. I'm sorry. That's a big play.
And I'm surprised there wasn't a foul called on that previous rebound
Yeah.
because it looked like Garrett just fell to the floor from a push.
Yep. They're going to call a jump ball on that, which is going to keep the ball on this end of the court with Salem Hills.
And that sucks if you're Wasatch because that wasn't a lucky play.
Here's that
Yeah.
great put in by
Just
Josh.
to the back door.
He's playing
What are they going to call there?
Garrett, little touch foul. Tried to slap the ball and a little bit of contact, hitting Hallows.
reaching? Oh, I didn't see that.
There's two. Oh, the first was a jump. This is a foul.
Jackson Anderson stepping onto the court. He needs to come up big. I think.
Need a couple of shots, either with Jackson
or maybe Hawk, because they're the two people they've been relying on so far in this game.
And Garrett's a great shooter, can create inside and outside. I would like to see him post up Garrett inside. They've done that a few times during the season and had a lot of success.
They need to get out of this zone though. And that's what they're doing. They're sticking more.
The more the clock ticks away,
They're putting pressure on Salem. Salem's having to scramble now. Austin Hollows trying to penetrate.
see, if you're Salem, this is a win if you just extend each possession.
Ooh, and the fourth turnover.
That's from Colin, right? Getting a hand on it, gets the turnover.
Windsor deep. It's gonna penetrate.
And a foul on Hallows.
A reaching foul. It's gonna be called
on Holly.
Hollows. On who?
Holly.
Jane Holly.
Yep. That's the second team foul on Salem Hills. Sorry. Second team foul on Salem Hills this half. So they're not even close to the bonus, Wasatch. 5 team fouls on Wasatch.
Well, 38-43.
Good thinking. I wouldn't have thought of that. I should have thought of that earlier.
Except the possession's wrong. Or they have the possession wrong up there.
All right, Wasatch has the ball here.
With just over 2 minutes,
Wasatch
Wasatch is looking to find a little bit of offense to cut this 5-point lead. Ooh, man, those just aren't going the second half.
Those aren't high test shots. You're just wasting your valuable seconds you
And they're
have
trying
on
to
the ball.
get the ball in the rim rather than fighting
But-
those shooters
But
that
this
they
is a
had
good
open.
defensive transition, just playing nitty and gritty, and there's going to be a foul called on Colin Hughes.
I think they're calling a timeout.
Oh, timeout.
Yep.
For Salem.
Something the coach didn't like to
Yeah.
see there. Wanted to break even after.
And that's smart to get out of that zone and just play really tight and not let them have any free space, you know.
I
But
would.
forcing them into doing stuff, either forcing a
You
shot.
match up
a
really
pass.
well, man to man.
Yeah.
In fact, really well. Both teams are very similar that way. I don't feel like you're losing anything by going man, other than maybe stopping some fouls, but they're not anyway because they're still fouling. But we'll see. Salem Hills obviously wanted to get something in here. If they can get a bucket on this possession, it's huge. But if they don't, Wasatch is still in the game. They got to get a stop and a score here.
All right. 5 points down, 2 minutes left. Senior night at Wasatch. It's a filled stadium of sorts.
Yeah, for
Nest hasn't seen this in a while.
this
Yeah.
year.
And they're hoping to close their home game, their home season out with a win. The Wasatch finding themselves in a position they haven't seen so far this game.
I'm not sure
And I believe there's a scoreboard issue.
what the concern. Oh, I think they're removing a fan,
They're removing a fan.
and he's willingly, without even
left.
being asked by the referees or anything, he's
just by
walked
the
up
doors.
out and yep. Coach Ballstead and the table didn't like something that fan was saying, and Brad Foster, our
The
athletic director, is
on the case.
sitting next to the other parents that were up there. So
I didn't even see that exchange go down. All of a sudden, I just see everyone pointing at the fan leaving.
I'm interested to see what Salem Hills has drawn up here with this possession. He called a timeout, and here's the man that you were looking for. It's a kind of a switching man.
The reach-in foul is going to be called down there.
As they help Colin Hughes up. I would like to see Wasatch stay with what was working so well in the first half, trusting each other and making that team. But as soon as the score got tied and went down that 1 and 3 points, they're putting it up and putting up.
Yeah, they're just
forcing a little more.
pressure.
We talked about
Yeah.
that kind of pregame where sometimes you try too hard
They're
because you
pressing.
want it so bad.
Anderson's trying to get it.
And he just takes it right to the rim.
He just
Too
allows-
easy.
Yeah.
Too easy if you're Wasatch.
That
Salem Hills, you got to be thrilled.
heavy pressure just gave him some space to attack. Colin Hughes.
There's the find.
Hawk. Oh,
a
on
good look by Hawk.
Yeah.
I would.
Ooh, Garrett.
Nice left-hand finish by Garrett Windsor there.
Yeah, another little left-hand finish. We've seen that. from
Yeah,
Garrett.
normally that shot by Hawk in the corner is cash. There he's trying to put the pressure,
Penetration.
and they're going to call him. I think the referee's going to, or the coach is going to make that call from the bench.
The timeout.
Brings the attention, the contact that was happening, and Hawk gets called, which is going to put,
I was confused there.
that's going to put Riker Richards to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Big shots here. You hit these, you're making it very, very
This game
hard for
comes down to
Wasatch.
free throws. From what we've seen so far, I'd give Wasatch the advantage.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of missed free
I
throws.
mean, we
in
watched
that first
Rome
half.
miss 4 in a row in the first half.
Yeah. He makes both. Big shots there.
Riker knocks him with ease.
Riker Richards making this game difficult for Wasatch. Hawk now with the ball. He finds
just-
Garrett in the paint.
Let's see what they're going to call
I
here.
think it's on Garrett. Or
Because Garrett definitely had his elbows high and cleared
Yeah.
space with them.
But they're giving.
Yeah, they're going to.
I am not.
They're gonna
understanding
give
what the
that-
call is. And I don't
Against
think
Salem.
Salem knows what's happening either because the coaches are going crazy. I'm blatantly confused with what that
I
was.
think they have a beef on that one, but
Garrett's
that
making
keeps
it easier
Wasatch
to
to play.
breathe.
Another shot.
Still in the game, 5 points, and we're under a minute left. We're in the double digits now. Let's see what happens.
Do they foul? I mean, they got to foul quick at some point here.
I would let it after this possession. Just
How
keep
long
this
do they let?
press.
How much time do they let
Just keep
go
it
off?
tight. Yeah.
You have to foul. You're down 4.
There it is. Garrett's going to take that foul.
Oh, and that's not a bad one. We
I
watched
was just
Rome
about to say it.
miss
Yeah.
several free
I was
throws.
going to say, you want to get it to somebody.
Is it still in his head?
He was
And maybe
cold
that's
from
what
the line
Wasatch
in
was
the
doing
first
there,
half.
is waiting to get it into his hands and then
Yeah.
foul.
Smart. Let's see if he can right his wrongs
Yep.
from that first
Here's your
half.
chance. Those misses go away real quick when you see the ball go through.
Ooh. Nervy one, but he gets the go.
That pushes the
5.
lead back to 5.
Here he goes again. This is a big bucket. Can he make it 6? Oh, and he does it, but it's an offensive rebound.
Another offensive board.
Wow.
And
This
a
is killing Wasatch.
foul.
That third quarter was all
Those
offensive rebounds.
offensive
And
boards.
it's coming back in the 4th. And now another trip to the line for number 10.
Zach Nelson's going to get his chance of knocking in a couple.
That was very nervy from Rome Simonson. He barely got that first one to go.
Boy, there's just no excuse. That's going to be 5 fouls on Garrett Windsor. He's going to have to come out of the game.
Cole Magnuson for Garrett, yep. And Garrett's a guy who can hit clutch threes, so that's a huge
that's a big loss.
Yeah.
Now, there's no excuse on a free throw to give up an offensive board.
And
You
he
start
makes
with
his.
the inside position.
Hawk was trying to
He was ready to go.
Wow,
One more here.
Wasatch is hurting on those offensive rebounds.
Timeout by Coach Ballstead.
And I wonder what you draw up here. What do you go to the line here? What do you talk about?
Well,
when you're in this position, like what do you tell
They're
your
down
players?
6. It's
You got
maybe
one more to
7.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, you're pushing.
You got to hit something.
Could be 8.
And you
That's
can't go to Garrett.
3 possessions. You got to get the ball.
It's
You
a
got to
mountain.
start looking for some threes.
They got to climb a mountain in a very small amount of time.
If there's an easy 2, take it. But,
Yeah, if you
but you
Salem
got to
catch
draw
the
something up for a 3 to cut this lead,
There has to
especially if he makes this free throw. Look for pressure from Salem. I wouldn't look for a high pressure, but if they just shot out, you want to try to get that clock, make Wasatch work a little bit, bring the ball up, take another second or 2 off the clock.
If you're Salem and you just protect
Salem.
the perimeter, you probably win this game.
Right, you don't, well, actually you can foul. You got 3 fouls before they even get to the bonus. So don't give them an easy look. Don't give them, just be aware that you have some fouls to give if you have to. Like, don't give them a layup. Foul them, put them to the, make them take it out and reset your defense. But
Salem's ready. Let's see if Zach Nelson can hit his final shot. It's big
maybe
if he does, because it makes it a 3-possession game.
maybe a little ice on him with that timeout by Coach Ballstead. We'll
Here it comes.
first get the block out.
Ooh. It bubbles in the hoop and it goes down. 7-point game. Wasatch needs something quick. Collins going to shake and bake. Cole Maggs got to hit this. Oh, that's a foul shot. See if he can make him at the line.
I wish he wouldn't put the ball on the floor. Catch that, keep it high, and just go right up and finish. That extra, he bends over, puts the ball on the floor, and then tries. Now the defense has recovered.
That little space of time.
Kind of lucked out that he got a foul on it, that
Yeah.
he's going to get some free throws, but just
That was a
catch
heavy
it and
foul.
go up, big man.
All
Sinks
right,
the
going back
first.
to 1.
This is a great way to cut into it, is free throws for Wasatch. Because the clock stopped, you're getting points, and you can set up a defense out of this.
Cole needs to hit this. And he does. Magnuson's good from the line. 2 for 2. And bring up
Now you can get your full court pressure set.
You're bringing in length, but a shooter who can penetrate the paint. So this is a good substitution bringing in Pello.
Yeah.
Who we haven't seen this whole game. They need to
He's
foul.
quick, and he's
There
to
it is.
foul.
And who's that on? Number 5.
Looks like
Jaden
Jackson.
Hawley.
Jackson's going to foul Hawley. Just going to put him to the line.
Jaden Hawley's going to have to make some big shots here. 27 seconds left. So he misses 1, let's say, optimistically.
It's
He
still a
makes this
2-possession.
game. And he got shooters.
Well, he makes that look easy, though.
So they're bringing Cole right back out for bringing Pello. So that's interesting. So do you bring Pello in
Offense,
just
defense.
for speed on
Yeah.
the defense? Oh.
You want to get this
Because Cole can't move as fast if he fouls somebody. Oh, there's the
Gets
miss.
the miss. Gets
Here it
the,
comes. They're gonna
this time
defend
Wasatch
fast.
gets the board.
Swaps the court. Josh Sanders in the corner. Ooh, it's going to be a miss, but offensive rebound. Cole Mag needs to find a shooter.
Starting around. Yeah.
Oh,
You're
it's
running
gonna
out
go
of
Wasatch.
time.
15 seconds.
You got to get one and a stop
It's a
here.
two-possession game.
The referees-
Salem's fighting for it.
Yeah, the
They're
referees are going to
discuss
talk about it and see if they saw it the same way.
I don't know. I didn't see it. It looked. I could see a case for both teams.
Depends on what color you're wearing tonight.
It really.
They
might.
both saw it a
They're
different
gonna call
way.
Wasatch. You just see Will Smith just yes on the bench. He's like yes. And
We're
they're
good.
gonna draw something up on this timeout. No, now who do you give it to? You can't call on Garrett. Do you bring in? Who do you bring in here?
Looks
Do
like
you
they're
bring
gonna
in a
put Cole
Joe
back
Wonder?
in.
Well, Cole's in. He was already in.
He was out,
No, but then they subbed him back in.
but then they took him out because he just went to the table to check in right now.
So when did they sub him out?
I don't know.
There's so many substitutions, but who do you go to here?
Yeah, because they put him in on the free throw.
Do you call Jackson Anderson, Colin, Hawk? You got a lot of players to call
Right.
up on here. So
I mean, I
draw
look for-
something up.
Colin, Hawk, Jackson Anderson,
You don't do the
looking
double,
for threes.
You don't
I mean,
do the double screen pass.
I don't know if you need Cole in right now because you need shooters on the
That's what I'm
floor.
wondering. Do you, I mean, you could bring in length for a rebound. Lots to talk about here.
And as
There's
soon
not
as
a
you
lot of
make
time.
it, you just need a foul. Wasatch doesn't have any timeouts left, so you can't call a timeout to get somebody in. I would put your shooters in, make your shot, and foul really quick on the inbound.
So let's see. We have Cole Magnuson, Jackson Anderson, Colin Hughes, and
Josh and Hawk, it looks like.
those are the 5. So 4 high shooters. I'm good.
They're going to overload the ball side.
Who's he gonna find? He's gonna find. Again, just letting Cole have that space in the court. 14 seconds left and counting.
Yeah, I would
Jackson's
too.
just gonna shoot. Barely off the mark. Josh Sanders
Great
with a
board
crucial
by Josh.
board.
Keep it alive.
Hawk's got it. Hawk makes
He's
it.
going to hit it.
6 seconds
They-
left. They need to stop the clock. They're not stopping the
Now, if
clock.
you're Salem, you don't even inbound it.
They never stop the clock.
They don't.
They
In high school, it just runs.
just run it.
Yep.
But that
And that's why I'm saying if you're Salem Hills, that ball goes in with 6 seconds, don't even throw it in. Because they'll give you a second or two to pick it up.
wow.
Why is he so quick to throw the inbound in?
Hawk is keeping the heart beating, but these both need to be missed.
1.6. I mean,
If this,
I've seen
if this
crazy
goes in.
things.
If this goes in, or if they get an opportunity,
Yeah.
just an opportunity.
He's looking to seal it with these free
This
throws.
can't be an offensive board. So what do? Do you send more people back to get this, or do you keep those numbers up to get it? Oh,
Yeah.
that's game.
Yep. Clutch.
Salem's gonna go.
Carson Keynes is
8-6.
clutch, coming to the line with 1.6
Unless he
to
misses
seal the
this and a
win.
fouled shot. Big shot.
What a game, though, folks. Hawks going to get one more launch at it.
And that's going to end their season. It's 48-53. Wasatch is going to come out with an L, and Salem's going to come out with a dub.
They're going to
The
lose by
reverse
5, and I believe they're on a 5-game losing streak to end the season,
Wow,
which
that's
they're competing. They've got the players.
Wow.
Sometimes it just doesn't bounce your way. I mean, they did everything that they needed to in the first half, and it showed.
They
They
played
jumped
tight.
up early, double-digit lead in the first. By halftime, they were keeping it. Salem was figuring some stuff out and cut it, but man, that second half was all Salem Hills. It felt like.
Yeah, just the offensive boards that really killed them, especially coming off
third-
those foul shots. You know.
Third quarter offensive boards
Yeah,
really hurt
just-
Wasatch.
I think the energy just got to them because they were playing very quick and aggressive, in that first half. And then they just seemed a little lackluster, a little tired just on the defensive side.
And they look frustrated sometimes on the defensive end.
And I don't, and just Garrett didn't come out today. He's a player that they rely on if he hits shots. He just didn't have that game, But
Yeah.
you see Hawk and Jackson with shots.
So, man, I credit for Salem Hills for coming on the road on a Friday night, coming to Heber,
Yeah.
and
Come to
bringing
a-
your game.
come
You have
to
a kind of a slow
build
start,
this, as much as
and
it can be.
you don't fold it in, and they keep playing, and I credit them all the way on closing this game out and fight to the end. Both teams will get another game as we go into the state playoffs. I don't believe Wasatch is in a position to be able to host.
Yeah.
So they'll be on the road. Look for us. We will be, depending on where we go, we're going to try to broadcast that on the road. Also, we'll be doing our girls' game. So,
Because girls are coming home.
yes.
Yeah.
I think they've sealed a home court advantage, at least the first round.
So girls should be here.
And one more quick shout out for our sponsors, Labrum, Chevy, Ford, and Buick, Mountain Land One Stop, Heber Valley Cheese, and Dairy King. If
Big-
you'd like to
big
be
thanks
one of
to
our
them.
sponsors, please go to the
Contact them.
WashSatchStingTV.com and fill out the request announcement form and let me know. We're always looking for new sponsors and helping our program grow as we try to bring these
Growing a
services
lot
to the
this year.
Valley.
Growing a lot, yeah.
Actually, more than the Valley. I mean, we get word all the time. Grandparents and family from all over the country tuning in and being able to watch, and it's fun to hear.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
We try to bring you the very best production that we can, and we thank you for watching tonight. I'm Corey Lang.
I'm Kyler Grant, and we loved having you guys here. Have a good night, everyone.